Okay, hey, I'm Akita, and I just wanted to go back and just do like a follow-up video on a technique that I had done a video on like way back when, a couple months ago. But I wanted to see if the actual technique still worked. So I'm here in my StyleDrop. Basically, I have like all these different art styles for coloring pages that I pulled from ChatGPT and Gemini. And I really just want to see if this works. So bulk creating stuff. I found a way, like a sequence, that can be used to bulk create images within Gemini, specifically Nano Banana. This is not something that's like a fail safe. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's kind of the situation it is. It can work on a free plan. I checked it out. It can work on a paid plan. Probably more reliably, I'm guessing, just the way that that kind of stuff works. But I just want to kind of like walk you guys through it. So, real quick, there is, let me see here. I did grab one of these with the silhouette fill. I don't even remember. Here. But basically, if you click on one of these within the StyleDrop, it'll give you like different prompts for each particular style. If you have like a vibe you want to go with, like geek and gamer or something like that, that'll pop up. That's pretty cool. And so you have all these different options. But what you're going to want to do is get variations of whatever style that you choose. Okay, now I think I remember. I went for the realistic food illustration style. Yep, sure enough did. So over here, like there's a different scenes. You can grab prompts that you can go ahead and use. This one is like sushi. I think this one is like pancakes. You just copy the prompt. And then what you'll want to do is you want to get different variations of this. So what I did, I just went into ChatGPT, give me 10 variations of this coloring book page prompt that fit the given theme. And then I just pasted the prompt in there. And then it went ahead and it gave me 10 variations. About 10, like usually is what you can do before you max out. I think it's more like 5 on the free plan. But listen, if you can get 5 out on the free plan of Gemini, you're not paying for anything, that's a good thing to actually do. Like I'm just saying, I've done this on free too. Like today I did it. So you have all these different options, and then what you're gonna wanna do, and I did not do this for this one, I don't think. Hold on, let's see. I use this basic prompt that I copied and pasted. So these are actually different prompts than the realistic food one, but I'm going to still show you realistic food here in a bit. I'm also going to show you this. So generate a sequence of 10 separate images, design as bold outline line art. This is what you're going to want to replace. Like whatever your style is, you want to put that there instead, is what I found to work the best. And then whatever the images are, whatever your actual aspect ratio is, you just go ahead and put that in there too. And then you just paste in all your prompts, right? So this sequence should feature the following unique subjects for each of the 10 images. And I just put them all right here. And then I grabbed everything, copied it, Control C, and then I put it into Gemini. So here it is. And it turned out really, really cute. So it's all in here. There's the entire prompt. And then we have the individual images, like the little doggy. Doggy is there, looking super cute. Done. We have girl drawing by the window, a little rabbit, which you might recall from my previous videos, and a teacup looking very with a doily. Someone who's actually here, like the girl is actually gardening now, a little sleepy owl. For whatever reason, this particular one came with a woman still in her actual robe, so that might take some tweaking, but it's still a cute picture. I could probably still take it and like maybe prompt the robe out of it. And then we have a little hedgehog that's right here. That's cute. Girl at the little cafe having a croissant, reading a book. And, you know, we have these other ones, the cat in little luggage. And this one I thought was super, super cute. But it's not going to pop up. Of course not. Why would it pop up right now? But it's super, super cute. Like the girl just like stroking a cat, you know, petting her cat somewhere like in the sky. I'm 99% certain I did like a cottagecore. Like, no, it's just bold and easy for this one style. But it just turned out really cute based off of the original image. So this one is my paid account, the one that I actually pay for. Now the one I'm going to show you here, boom, here we go. Same exact thing. Excuse me. Same exact thing, realistic food coloring page illustrations. And I try to go for 10, but I think the actual limit, more so for the free plan, you can do about 5 to 6. And then once you've done it, you can't always go back. Right, so here we have, is this salmon? I think it might be salmon. Asparagus. We have the lobster here. This turned out really nice. in retrospect, I probably could have done like a top-down view. Guys, see how the plate's been cut off? That would not be my preference. We have some shrimp scampi here, and like this is like a kind of a grayish going on here, like a little grayscale type, which can sell well on Amazon depending on your actual niche and your topic. Get that out the way. So I'm going to go ahead and link this below, just so you kind of know how to go about structuring this quickly to remember that you got maybe 1 or 2 shots of this, 1 or 2 shots before it says forget it. And then I typically wait a day and then I go back and I do it again. So I'm going to put this down below, and I'm also going to put, if I can find it, my fantastic StyleDrop, which I think you're going to find very, very useful for yourself. Remember, you can, let me just reset all. You can go ahead and like favorite things. You can favorite your stuff if you so desire. You can go ahead and do filtering if you need to by certain styles that might appeal to you. You can reset everything. Saved is over here. You can go ahead and copy the prompts to a clipboard or export as an actual text file. That is fine too. You can certainly do that. No biggie. You can put this into whatever AI image generator that you want to use. But as a side note, I do recommend Galaxy AI as a catch-all, especially if you're someone who's on a budget. It is a monthly subscription, but the benefit being, let me go over here, image library. Let's go to that. The benefit being that you can try out all these different image models. Now, all these images right here, I just pulled from the StyleDrop. Like these different prompts from some of these different styles. I just pulled this from the actual StyleDrop, and it ended up looking, where'd it go? Boom. All these different options, different styles, looking super cute. Like, and you really can't beat it in terms of being able to access all of the different tools. So if I took any kind of actual, go over here. If I took any type of actual prompt, let me grab a kawaii one. Let's do that. Let's do kawaii food. Let's go with that. Copy the prompt. I just want to test stuff out just to be testing if I wanted to. I could easily go in here to Galaxy AI, go into, scroll down, AI image generator. This pops up, paste it here. I can keep it with Nano Banana too, or I could try Midjourney or Imagen or whatever. And then I have my aspect ratio, choose 2 images, generate. It's going to go ahead and do its thing, right? So this, however, the downside is you can't really do stuff like this. Like this is kind of like, okay, this is looking good. I want to go ahead and bust out 5 to 10 images. And then of course you have to upscale, do your 300 DPI and everything else, and you'll be good to go. But once again, if you're doing single images, Galaxy AI is not a bad thing to go with at all. So that's generating. That's going to wrap up in its own time. Different models take different amounts of time. I probably should have made that square, but whatever, we're going to roll with it. But different models take different amounts of time. So depending on what you choose, that will pretty much dictate how long it takes for your image to generate. Let's reset that. Surprise me. So feel free to go ahead and download this, play with it, have fun. What can I say? If you're picking up what I'm throwing down, if you're enjoying the learning, the teaching, all the things, and me double checking stuff to make sure it's still actually working, please like, subscribe, all the good things, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.